Ganda Shura Masika.
And Jega Duarez.
And we are about to tackle what happened in Cavite Mutiny. The Cavite Mutiny is one of the most significant historical accounts in the Philippine history. The two major events that happened in 1872 is 1872 Cavite Mutiny and the martyrdom of the three priests in the person of Fathers Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, also known as the Gumbursa, which is the Filipino awakening of nationalism among the Filipinos. Spanish account of the Cavite Mutiny. First is Jose Montero y Vidal and Gobernador Rafael de Izquierdo was planned earlier and was thought of it as a big conspiracy among educated leaders, mestizos, abogadillos, or native lawyers, residents of Manila and Cavite, and the native clergy. Insinuated that the conspirators of Manila and Cavite planned to liquidate high-ranking Spanish officers to be followed by the massacre of the friars. According to the account of the two, on January 20, 1872, the district of Sampaloc celebrated the Feast of the Virgin of Loreto. Unfortunately, participants to the feast celebrated the occasion with the usual fireworks display. Allegedly, those in Cavite mistook the fireworks as the sign for the attack. And just like what was agreed upon, the 200 men contingent headed by the Sergeant Lamadrid launched an attack targeting Spanish officer at sight and apprehended the arsenal.
Hermenegildo Bardo de Tabera, a Filipino scholar and researcher. The incident was merely a mutiny by Filipino soldiers and laborers of the Cavite arsenal to the satisfaction of arising from draconian policies of Izquierdo, abolition of privilege, and prohibition of the founding of the School of Arts and Trades. The incident was merely a mutiny by the native Filipino soldiers and laborers of the Cavite arsenal, who turned out to be dissatisfied with the abolition of their privilege. Gov. Izquierdo cold-blooded policies such as abolition of privilege of the workers and native army members of the arsenal and the provision of founding School of Arts and Trades from the Filipino, which is generally believed as a cover-up of the organization of political club. The friars, fearing that their influence in the Philippines will be a thing of the past, took advantage of the incident and presented into the Spanish government as a vast of conspiracy organized throughout the archipelago with the object of destroying Spanish sovereignty. Tabera sadly confirmed that Madrid government came to believe that the scheme was true without any attempt at investigating facts or at extent of alleged revolution reported by Izquierdo and the friars. Convicted educated men who participate in the mutiny were sentenced life imprisonment, while members of a native clergy headed up by the Gumbursa were tried in the executed by Garote. This episode leads to a waking up nationalism and eventually to the outbreak of the Philippine Revolution of 1896.
Next is Edward Lagut, a French writer. General Latorre created a junta composed of 5 officials, including some friars and 6 Spanish officials. At the same time, there was created by the government in Madrid a committee to investigate the same problems submitted to the Manila Committee. When the two finished work, it was found that they came to the same conclusion. Here is the summary of the reforms they considered necessary to introduce. The first one is changes in tariff rates at custom and the methods of collection. The second one is removal of surcharges in foreign importation. The third one is reduction of export fees. The fourth one is permission for foreigners to reside in the Philippines by real estate and the freedom of worship and operate commercial transport flying the Spanish flag. The fifth is establishment of an advisory council to inform the Minister of Overseas Affairs in Madrid on the necessary reforms to be implemented. The 6th is changes in primary and secondary education. 7. Establishment of an institute of civil administration in the Philippines, rendering unnecessary the sending home of short-term civil officials every time there is a change of ministry. 8. Study of direct tax system. 9. Abolition of the tobacco monopoly.
The Cavite Mutiny of 1872 resulted in the martyrdom of Gumborza and paved the way to the revolution culminating in 1898. The Gumborza is the collective name of the three martyred priests, Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, who were tagged as the masterminds of the Cavite Mutiny. There were prominent Filipino priests charged with treason and sedition. It is believed that the Spanish clergy connected the feast to the mutiny as part of conspiracies to stifle the movement of circular priests who desired to have their own parishes instead of being merely assistants to the regular friars. The Gomborza were executed by garrote in public, as is purportedly witnessed by Ayang Jose Rizal.
Considering the four accounts of the 1872 Cavite Mutiny, there were some basic facts that remain to be unburied. First, there was dissatisfaction among the workers of the arsenal as well as the members of the native army after their privileges were drawn back by General Esquerdo. Second is General Esquerdo is introduced rigid and strict policies that made the Filipinos move and turn away from Spanish government out of disgust. Third is the central government failed to conduct an investigation on what truly transpired but relied on reports of Izquierdo and the prior and the opinion of the public.
Fourth, the happy days of the friars were already numbered in 1872 when the central government in Spain decided to deprive them of the power to intervene in government affairs as well as in the direction and management of schools, promoting them into commit frantic moves to extend their stay and power. Fifth, the Filipino clergy members actively participate in the secularization movement in order to allow Filipino priests to take hold of the parishes in the country, making them prey to the rage of the friars.
Lastly, the execution of Gumborza was a mistake on the part of the Spanish government, for the action severed the ill feelings of the Filipinos and event inspired Filipino patriots to call for reforms and eventually independence.